Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention OzChris here with a video about Marvel's digital series Marvel Eat the Universe. So right off the bat, I'm going to have a complaint with just the title itself. Marvel Eat the Universe. Eats sounds much better. Marvel Eats the Universe. You know, if it's going to be from Marvel, at least try and reference something that has to do with Marvel Comics. You know, like, I know what it seems like that's what the intention of the title is, like Marvel Eat the Universe. It's supposed to be a reference to such titles as Punisher kills the Marvel Universe, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, Marvel kills the comic book industry with the oversaturation of variants and useless and pointless new titles that don't get cancelled after shipping less than 10,000 units the universe. Basically, if you don't know what Marvel Eat the Universe is, it's a digital series where celebrity chef Justin Warner is joined by special guests to craft unique, fun dishes inspired by Marvel characters and stories. And inspired is used loosely here because a lot of the stuff that they make really has nothing to do with the characters. Because this is Marvel, we have to name it after a character. And a lot of times, it really doesn't, and sometimes it's very trivial or small of how they relate it to a character. Like, for instance, there was one where Justin and a couple of guys, Jay Okerson and Dan Soto, whoever they are, they made the Punisher's Italian wedding soup. And the reason why it's Italian wedding soup is because the Punisher has Italian heritage. I'm not kidding. That's why it's called the Punisher's Italian wedding soup. And like, this is sometimes they try to make it, they try to connect it to what it's being based off. Like, for instance, when he did one for The Runaways, he had Lyrica Okano from The Runaways, who plays, I think, Nico in the show, and they made Runaways inspired okonomiyaki. And every time he brought in an ingredient, Justin would say, what is this food remind you of a character from Runaways? Like, this character is like kale, this character is like this noodle, this character is like this egg. You know, he actually puts, some effort, even though the end result kind of looks nothing like Runaways. I mean, Lyrica herself draws the R on it, like, so without that it wouldn't have been like, oh, that's okay, Runaways. I get it. But a lot of the times, it really has nothing to do with what it's named after. Like, in the 4th episode, they make a cosmic yogurt bowl, or bowls. They don't really use bowls, they use plates, and they just smear random, like, different flavored yogurt across and in the middle of the bowl, and they put random ingredients to say, oh, this looks like a planet, this looks like stars, this looks like a cosmos, whatever. My main problem with that is it's just called the Cosmic Yogurt Bowl. It really has nothing to do with Marvel Comics, and it stems from, like, John Urschel saying his two favorite characters are Nebula and Thor, characters who mostly have stories, mainly with Nebula, that are cosmic related. Like, but there's nothing else to it. Like, they really trying to stretch how it's related to Marvel Comics. I don't know why. It's honestly, it is really a pointless show. I don't know why Marvel decided to let this be a thing. I mean, just looking at, like, the comments on YouTube, they don't get a lot of, like, positive fan responses or positive comments. So, for instance, if we check in, like, the first episode had a few positive comments, like someone saying, this shows are going to be awesome, I really like Justin, or great video, Marvel. This whole video is just so wholesome and pure, no negative energy, just a bunch of dudes geeking out over Spider-Man. I love this. But if you scroll through more of the comments and throughout any of the videos, you'll see stuff like, hey, Marvel, how about doing your job and getting back to producing comic books? Marvel has 7.9 million subscribers. This video has been up for 3 months and has 54k views and 108 comments. Amateur, YouTube cooking shows are more popular than this. We're witnessing the end of comics. Make comics. Wow, this is actually a thing. I love food. I love comics. This is stupid. These people are stupid. Maybe focus on making good comics instead of crap. The hell does this have to do with comics? Remember when Marvel made comics? What is going on with Marvel? Oh, this is actually real? I thought it was just a meme. It's not. This is priceless. Look how the once mighty have fallen. I'm literally crying of laughter. I can't breathe. I'm sorry I clicked this video. There's more, and a lot of, most of these comments are just on the first episode. I was really actually surprised the first episode had a lot of these comments complaining about it. And the thing is, like, it's just how lazy a lot of these inspired foods are. Like, sometimes they actually put little effort, like, to actually show that it's inspired by what they named it after, like the aforementioned Runaways one. And then in a Venom, they made a Venom-inspired, Padsias, they named it. They made black pasta. And then in the end, it's just like, look, this is like a red chili, and it's supposed to look like Venom's tongue. Like, one of the most iconic things about Venom is his horrifying looking tongue. It's like, okay, you know, put some effort. That's alright. Then there's ones that are just completely lazy, like that cosmic yogurt bowl. There was a Juggernaut breakfast burrito, and it really had nothing to do with the Juggernaut. And if you've been checking out my Twitter, you'll see I've been doing a parody called Chris Eats the Universe, where I do the exact same thing with minimal effort, and it actually, I've had a bit more positive responses to that. You know, like, I made Iceman chilled water, where I literally just put water in a cup and then some ice cubes and say it's based off Iceman. Or I made four slices of toast, put crunchy peanut butter on them, and called it the Fantastic Four Thing Crunchy Peanut Butter Toast. It just goes to show, like, how much like minimal effort someone else can put and have a better response. And, you know, even though I'm joking with a lot of them, I actually put in like a lot more effort to say, like, this is why it's based off this character. Unlike Marvel Eat the Universe, where it's just like, we're going to make a random bowl of fruit, and I'm going to name it after a character which has nothing to do with it. It's like, if they actually want it to have something to do with Marvel Comics, actually make food that looks like the character. It's like, here, I made these Thor pancakes, and like, there's several pancakes in the shape of Mjolnir, or of lightning bolts, or of Thor's helmet, or his face. And they actually get guests that have something to do with Marvel Comics. Some actual proper connection, not just, oh, I used to read comics. I used to read Marvel. Spider-Man was my favorite. You know, the Runaways one was the only one where they actually had someone that had something to do with a Marvel product. The other ones really don't. You know, you actually get some of the writers, or the editors, the artists, whatever. Some of the actors in like the MCU or any of the animated series. Oh, so yeah, thinking about, they also had like actors from Marvel Universe Live there. So only in 2 episodes they actually had guests that had something to do with a Marvel product. You know, it's like, I don't know how to cook. You know, give me a packet of 1-minute noodles, fucking masterpiece there. But all I've just said is I've put more effort into thinking of how to actually do a Marvel cooking show than actual Marvel themselves. Now, if Marvel wants to actually commit to the stupid lifestyle brand choice for some dumb reason, actually go all the way. Don't half-ass it like Marvel Eat the Universe. And also, they had a live stream at New York Comic Con. Why? Yes, because if I go to New York Comic Con, I want to go see a cooking show. And they made a pancake, and the people there ate it like a taco burrito. It's just like, it's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? But anyway, that's it for this video. This was a chore to like watch all 9 episodes of Marvel Eat the Universe. None of the episodes justified why I should just bother. But that's it for the video. Thank you for sticking with me with this. I'll see you all next time.